Okay, let's go over section 3.3, number 24. So we basically have to show that there should be a unique perpendicular from exterior point, right? So we have straight line, that's L. Then you have exterior point, let's call it A, right? So for indirect argument, let's say you have two perpendicular lines. So say M1, so looks kind of like that. So that would be M1, right? So the intersection of L and M1, I'm going to call this point B, right? Then we have another, so we're assuming that there's another perpendicular through A. Let's call that one M2, right? So since it's perpendicular, let's see, sorry, how about that? Looks a little bit better. And the intersection, I'm going to call this point C. All right, since both of these guys are perpendicular to L, so we know that the angle here is 90 degrees, right? Angle here is 90 degrees, all right? Then we can construct a point. So segment construction theorem. So we're going to construct a point, let's call it A prime, on the other side of A. So making sure that it's the same length. So I'm going to call this guy A prime, right? So make sure that this length right here is the same length as here, right? We can certainly construct that, right? Then connect A prime and C to complete a triangle. All right. So we know that these say angle ABC and angle A prime BC are a linear pair. So therefore, this is going to be 90 degrees as well. All right. Then we can establish the congruent triangle. So triangle, for example, ABC is congruent to triangle A prime B C by, right, side angle, which is 90 degrees, and the side. So side angle, side, right? So therefore, these two guys are congruent to each other, right? So that will make this guy 90 degrees as well, all right? But the bad news is, since angle ACB and angle BC, I need some point here, so I'm going to put a point here. ABC, we haven't used D, so I'm going to call this guy D. So BCD, this is also 90 degrees here, all right? And do you see a contradiction, right? So because this is 90 degrees here, and this is 90 degrees there. So you can see that, what's the measure of this angle here? If the whole thing is 90 degrees and this portion is also 90 degrees, so what's left here, right? Right, so that will give you the conclusion. The contradiction that we're looking for. All right, I hope that this will get you going.